NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Here comes the screen. Fournier. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Horford. His first effort off the mark. Knicks with the basketball. Brunson. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Off the mark. Parker into the front court. Down two. Gets it in the right corner. To Jaylen Brown. Has a look. Parker can't connect. Brunson. Nothing going here on that drive. Over to the right side. And a pass stolen by Boston. Count the bucket for two.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
New York Knicks basketball. To Fournier. They go down low to Randall. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Parker with it. Down just a couple. Looking for his man. Brunson. Pass to the rim. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. Goes to the right side. Parker to Horford. There it is. Al Horford missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Fournier to Julius Randle. Fournier. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
To Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look. Can't hit. Celtics have it. To Horford. Holiday to Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
To Julius Randle. pass to get things going.
NBA Season 1-1-2-0-2-3 Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Brunson. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Parker into the front court. 10-6 our score. Jay for one. Schrader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that
NBA
much,
Season 1-1-2-0-2-3 Game 1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
To Parker. Mitchell Robinson tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Fournier rising for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Jaylen Brown. Great feed. Ferocious slam inside.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Game 1 Boston Celtics New York Knicks.
To Julius Randle. Brunson. Won't go. Brown into the front court. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. To Jaylen Brown. Parker. Won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Flushes it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Parker. Holiday. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Evan Fournier with the block. New York in control of the basketball. Al Horford. Huge block. Fournier.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Fournier. Brunson. New York with 4 to shoot. To Julius Randle. 4-3. Defense played it well. Randle missed the 3. Brown with it up top. Margins 8. To Horford. Parker. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Drew Holiday pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Brown into the front court. He'll run the offense. The shot almost. To Brunson. Randle. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Boston.
Randle. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Shot from in close. No good. Holiday in possession. Down 8. Griffin to Parker. Short jumper off the mark. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. pass taken away by the Celtics. Griffin to Holiday. Drew Holiday. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Curling inside. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Parker with it. Down 6. Holiday to Cantor. And his Cantor above the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Randall. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Cantor.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Parker. Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To Julius Randle. Blake Griffin swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rebound comes to Cantor. Has a look. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. We're through one here at Madison Square Garden with the Knicks on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Cantor. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Griffin. No good. Cantor. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Driving right to the basket. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And breaks it up.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Nilikina. Can't connect from in close. To Holiday. trying to cash in. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Holiday to Cantor. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Ntilikina with the basketball. His team leads it by 2. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation to Cantor. Whoa, what a finish.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Ntilikina. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. To Holiday. Griffin. To Holiday. Boston with 4 to shoot. Holiday. Shakes 3 and hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for Boston, number 0, Jason Tatum. Stepping in for the New York Knicks, number 3.
Has a chance. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Brown with it up top. Down 5. Doesn't get the bounce.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. From long range. Now that's a contest. To Cantor. The drive right to the basket. Cantor shot off the mark. Hart.
I got one.
Here comes the screen. New York with 4 to shoot. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Cantor. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Possession lies with New York. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Cantor. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hart. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Not that time. To Jaylen Brown. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a look. Shot by Brown off the mark. Neely Keenan into the front court. His team up by 7. Jason Tatum rejects it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jason Tatum. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Fournier to Julius Randle. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Holiday controls the basketball. 9-point margin. Trying to cash in. Drew Holiday. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on all 3.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level? But that jumper's wet too.
Holiday on a pass stolen by the Knicks. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Horford to Holiday. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Randle to Brunson. Curling inside. And the rebound comes down to Brown. To Horford. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Randle to Brunson. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Celtics have it to Horford. Holiday. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Five on the shot clock. Has a chance. Oh, Evan Fournier. He's now 4 for 6.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Holiday. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Julius Randle. To Fournier. Brunson. 5 seconds to shoot. Fournier. Oh, that's how it's done.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Holiday.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
To Jaylen Brown. Parker. Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot by Holiday, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Fournier to Julius Randle. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
And the rebound taken by Brown. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Knicks are way out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Knicks put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks. The Celtics are in need of some changes at the half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Boston Celtics are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. They allow most of those interior points in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Julius Randle has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Holiday in possession. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Parker.
Screen.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. has a look. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Fournier. Brown's got the rebound. Holiday. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. To Julius Randle. Al Horford with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Parker. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. To Julius Randle. Ah, you've got to get that one to go.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Holiday to Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Holiday. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Brunson. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Randle. To Fournier. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Brown into the front court. Down 12. Short jumper won't fall. Fournier. For three, and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Fournier to Julius Randle. Brunson. Short jumper won't go down.
Remember that old saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
To Horford. Parker. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip.
Number 14.
Trying to cash in. And the rebound pulled in by Brown.
I got him.
The possession lies with New York. Alonzo Trier. They love this hustle. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Brown with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. To Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. To Parker. Shot clock winding down. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Alonzo Trier. able to convert inside.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Parker. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Timeout Boston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the New York Knicks.
To Horford.
Number 44, Evan Fournier.
Parker. Fournier to Julius Randle. Griffin sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
The follow won't go either.
And if I'm on the defensive end, this is where I apply more pressure. I want to make sure this guy does not get going in the second half.
Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
To Fournier. To Julius Randle. Brunson. To Julius Randle. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Got to body up the lefty. Randle knocks it down.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Easy path to the rim.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
The jumper's off the mark. To Horford. To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker to Horford. Has a chance. There it is, Al Horford. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Julius Randle. It was right there. To Horford. Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Knicks with the basketball. Fournier steps out and hits.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Celtics. Number 0, Jason Tatum.
To Jaylen Brown. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Julius Randle trying to cash in on a three-point play. 71% for his career. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Brown into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Short jumper off the mark. Ntilikina with the basketball. He'll run the offense. That one's going to be out of bounds. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Ntilikina into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Griffin. Down to 5 on the 24. Griffin can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Julius Randle. Knicks with 4 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. To Jaylen Brown.
Screen come on the left.
Here comes the screen.
Switch that.
To Jaylen Brown.
Hands off, get the board.
Rebound hauled in by New York.
I'm here. I got ball. Make him get up.
Randle to Ntilikina. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jason Tatum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. New York Knicks basketball. Sizing up the defense. Randle. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Holiday. Offensive rebound. Another follow. No good. Alonzo Trier. To Ntilikina. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Screen coming. Straight on three. At the buzzer. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Enes Kanter able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Parker. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Jabari Parker, 4 out of 7.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Knocks it down off the step back.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Parker to Kanter. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. And it's Kanter. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Here comes the screen.
I told you the screen was coming.
Fine to shoot. Brunson to Julius Randle. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Hey, left.
Holiday. Oh, emphatic slam.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Brunson. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Parker, textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Brown with it up top. Down a bundle. To Parker. Lets it fly from long range. Did enough to bother Jabari Parker. Shot off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Short jumper won't go down. Brown into the front court. His guys down big. He cruises in for 2. Too easy. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Boston Celtics, number 4.
To Julius Randle. Fournier. Aaron Baines snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Jabari Parker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Julius Randle. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Boston with the basketball. Holiday to Cantor. Surveys the floor. He got a piece. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Add 2 points to the board.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Hart. To Fournier. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. To Cantor. Cruises inside for 2.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Julius Randle. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Jaylen Brown tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Cantor to Holiday. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Drew Holiday trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. To Julius Randle, over to the right side. Al Horford with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Brown with it up top. His guys trail by 10. Holiday to Jaylen Brown. Julius Randle, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Holiday. Screen coming. Holiday gets it in the left corner. Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Hart to Fournier. Curling inside. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Holiday controls the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Jaylen Brown. Holiday. Shot clock winding down. Going to launch beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good. To Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Turns and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Brown into the front court. 14-point deficit, and he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves. Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for New York, number 13.
Brunson. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot by Tatum won't fall. New York in control of the basketball. And finishes strong. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Holiday. Here comes the screen. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Not that time. To Fournier. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Holiday to Griffin. Holiday. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Fournier. And scores.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Tatum won't go.
That's me. Got ball. Nice, you got to catch it.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. It's a victory for the Knicks as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks added a win with today's solid victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks. The Celtics couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The New York Knicks kept going on bombing runs, finishing with a significant number of three-point baskets. Offensively, it allowed them to stay confident and ultimately got them a well-deserved win.
Player of the game.
Julius Randle put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
The NBA Season 11-2023 Game 1 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Game 1 Toronto Raptors Chicago Bulls. Game 1 Brooklyn Nets Miami Heat NBA Season 1 action will be coming up next. Game 1 Houston Rockets San Antonio Spurs NBA Season 1 2023 matchup will be coming up next.